lot of moms and dads are opting to work from home as a way of generating income while still being with the kids. But as Ann Douglas finds out on this edition of the Parenting Squad, running a home-based business comes with its own set of challenges.
Welcome back to the Parenting Squad. Today, we're going to find out the truth about being a parent and running a home-based business. So I've headed over to talk to Clint Clark, who has a 4-year-old, a 6-month-old, and a home-based graphic design business. So Clint...
We did a full edition this summer, basically for my business, more or less. At least we plug it that way. Yeah, it's really helped, family business, and we're just trying, desperately to keep the two things separate.
Right. Oh, I noticed before I was checking out your computer equipment and so on, I guess you don't really want, cereal poured down the printer port.
No, that would not be good.
Right.
Quite a big investment.
Them, having toddlers shooting arrows at them, like what happened to our cameraman.
Don't want clients getting arrows in the eyes. That wouldn't be good.
Now, I know from my own experience of having a home-based business, support is really important. And when I visited you in the summer, you actually had family members and friends pouring cement in your backyard. But it goes beyond that, right?
Oh, for sure. I'd have to say my wife is probably the foundation of it all, but there's a lot of work that goes into it, and it was quite
And on a day-to-day basis, now that the business is up and running, if you don't have spousal support, you may as well give up the idea of having your home-based business.
It's probably one of the most critical things. There's a lot of money involved. There's kids. There's keeping money coming in when you're working on your own, and managing all those things can be really tricky.
Right, and if you're on deadline with a job,
it doesn't stop. So if it's 4 a.m., it's 4 a.m.
Right. I'm going to do this for 4 hours, and then we'll have our blissful family moment, and then we'll do this for 4 hours. Tell me what it's like in the real world.
It's definitely not the way it's like. It's an hour here, an hour here, an hour there, an hour there, all day long. You're sort of in and out, and in my industry, just like you, they're creative industries, and your mind is going all the time.
Right.
And juggling all the sort of family obligations, and a new baby in the house is tricky as well. I find often, you get up in the morning and you do your routine, and kids are out the door usually by 9:30 to nursery school or whatever, but we're back here, and then baby's crying, got to feed, and I can sort of hear these things going on, even when I'm out here. I mean, we left the patio doors in this addition only because it's a solid sound barrier. We were going to put French doors in, and then we said...
What you're saying is it's really important to be flexible and to give and take a lot.
You've got to be very flexible, for sure.
Thank you so much, Clint, for sharing your from the trenches advice, literally, as you stand in your trenches. And that's it for today's Parenting Squad episode. I hope you'll join us next time, and in the meantime, send in your questions to 530@chuckstv.com, and we'll go out in the streets and try and find some solutions for you.
The Parenting Squad is brought to you by Hakeem Optical.